Hi Geminis, this is your monthly reading for April 2018. So April 2018 for Gemini. Gemini 2018. All right, Gemini. Let's see what we have in store. Okay. So I do see some emotions running high the first week of April, closer to like around the 3rd and 4th, and I feel like it's just like a disappointment because that sort of you're not going to be able to travel or something related to that. I do see you start off the month, so like the very first day, second day, maybe even it's around the 3rd where it gets kind of sticky. But the first day of the month, you know, pretty leisurely going. Maybe you'll be going out for coffee or networking or something like that. But then around the 3rd, things, you know, you feel like you don't have friends that you want around you or something like that, or plans are just not working out. It's sort of like a little bit emotional around the 3rd and the 4th. And then it gets kind of like nostalgic around the 6th of April. So just keep that in mind. And let's see, what else is going on for you for April, month of April. I do see some balance coming back into your life right before the new moon. The new moon's in Aries. It's going to be on the 15th. 15th of April. And I do feel like you get balanced around that time. You're going to start to feel more like yourself. I feel like you're going to like just realize that some of the things that have been holding you back, that perhaps you've sort of put on other people, you're going to kind of take ownership of that around that new moon. And I do get a sense that, you know, some deceptions that you were maybe not wanting to accept from other people, it sort of gets brought to light around the new moon. Also, remember around that time, Mercury does go direct on April 16th. And so that's going to feel like, you know, a little bit of a relief for many of us. Not just you guys, Gemini, but for many people, you're going to just feel this sense of, okay, I can finally like speak without my words getting all jumbled up and that kind of a thing. So let's see what else you have in store. It's a little bit of a heavy month for you guys. I'm not gonna sugarcoat that. You know, I feel like you know, there's some depression with a lot of you. There's just a lot of you struggling. It's sort of almost like a hangover from the Libra full moon that happened on March 31st. It sort of hit you after the fact, and you know, a lot of you started to think about a lot of your relationships, how they're not really what you want, or how they're not working, things like that. And this desire to want to celebrate, or to have that happy ending, but that's not really happening. You know, things aren't exactly where you want it to be. What the guides are telling me for you guys, Gemini, for this month particularly, you're going to have to really exercise patience, okay? Just not feeling like that's your virtue this month. You're going to feel like, I want it and I want it now, and why isn't it here, and why wasn't it here yesterday? Let's see what the end of the month has in store for you. And this makes sense because from right up until the 24th, Venus is in Taurus. So you are going to be naturally examining what you love, why you love what you love. Remember, Venus does rule Taurus, and so you're going to be really thinking about that. Probably, I would say, right up until Venus goes into Gemini on the 25th. You're going to really be thinking about that. Kind of goes along with Mercury retrograding to the 16th, which automatically we start to sort of think more internally about everything, literally everything. You know, we reflect and we review, and you want to honor that. And so I feel like, Gemini, where you already are that air sign, you already do talk, or sorry, you do mostly talk, but you also really think about things, maybe not super, super deeply all the time. You kind of, you know, you go from one subject to another subject sometimes, but the energies are going to just force you to go a lot deeper than you normally feel like going. And it's not to say, Geminis, you're not deep thinkers. That's not what I mean. I just mean, like, this month you're going to be thinking about things you really almost don't want to be thinking about. And that's more in terms of, okay, is this job working? Are these people working? Do I want to do this? And you're going to come to some real legit answers that you might not like, that you may have been overlooking, and that you might have been avoiding. So let's just see for the end of the month what's going on. End of the month. Yeah, again, you're just going to recognize that there's a better way to do things. That, you know, even though you have intuited that it's time to move on to the next project, in terms of career, you have not yet taken your power back. Yeah, so around the 10th, some of you might have a breakup of some sort. You might even just quit your job, or realize, okay, I'm done with doing things this way. I can't continue this. I can't do this anymore. So near the end of the month, let's see what happens. All right, Geminis. So definitely some illusions. Definitely, you know, some blocks happening. Let's see what happens at the full moon. Okay, so this full moon is going to bring, I think, some much needed epiphanies for you, some psychic insights. It's going to be a tough one for you guys, I think. I'm trying to, like, I guess, sugarcoat it, because it seems, you know, it's going to be a rough month. But I just want to make sure I haven't missed anything at all. And just so you know, even if it is a bit emotionally draining this month, psychologically draining this month, maybe some of your relationships end, maybe you decide you don't want to do what you've always loved, you've changed your mind, you want to do something else. These are great epiphanies. Despite the uncomfortable feeling that they cause, they are actually beneficial for your growth. So keep that in mind, that you're just, I feel like you're getting rid of things to bring better things into your life. That thing, you know, you might not want to accept that, you might be attached, but some new energy is moving into your life, Gemini. So I feel like, you know, this is a good thing. All these things happening are a good thing. So making sure I didn't miss anything. There's the moon, there's the solution, there's that. Yep. Okay. Some of you might consider going to get some more education, even if, you know, it doesn't feel like the right thing to do. Definitely needed to do some clearing, like energetic clearing of whatever sort that you're, you know, whether you use sea salt or sage or crystals, definitely I would do that. And to remember that your plans are working out, there's just some adjustments that need to take place. The main message for this month is for you not to allow bumps to get in the way of your path, not to allow difficulties or this uncomfortable knowing that things have to change to kind of get in the way. I would like to hear from you guys this month. If you want to make some, you know, comments about how, you know, this is all panning out for you this month, I'd appreciate that in the comments below. If any of you need a personal reading, you can also message my site here, and also watch my weekly video, and also, yeah, topic videos. I have lots of them on the channel. Keep your chin up. I hope you get through this month fine. I mean, I know you'll get through this month fine, but definitely reach out, make some comments below. I love, you know, to start a dialogue with you guys, and talk to you soon. Okay, bye.